going on, guys? Welcome to a brand new video. Welcome back to the channel. It's Dev. We're here. Breaking Bad Season 3, Episode 10. Last on. You know, I wasn't the biggest fan of that episode. It was kind of a drag. I mean, it was fine. Like, it wasn't bad. But editing it was absolutely a drag. But there were some good moments, like Saul talking to Jesse about, you know, laundering his money. Probably a good idea. And it sounds like Saul would probably know a bit about that. Man, I can't wait for Better Call Saul. I need to finish this fucking show. We gotta get to it. But that happened. The talk with Marie, Walt, and Skyler. Gambling. And she kind of made it seem like it was bad, but it wasn't to the point where it's like meth. You know what I mean? So Marie was like, what the fuck, Walt? But it was just like, it's okay. And then Skyler, yeah. Gonna get interesting. And then also, Walter talked to Gus. Get a deal. Jesse was pissed about, you know, they're making a lot of product, but they're not getting paid for the amount of product they are making. You know, and there's a good social commentary on that about capitalism. But, you know, some people, not saying all, but there's some people out there who don't like when you compare shit like that. It's like, stupid liberal. But there is that's part of the messaging there. It's like, not messaging, but it's just a social commentary on capitalism. And also, the underlying theme of the whole show is Walter wouldn't have had to do anything he's done thus far if he just had healthcare. If there was a proper healthcare system in the United States, or at least in New Mexico. You know what I mean? But, you know, that's a topic for another time. I bet we could delve into that at some point. But for now, Breaking Bad, it's a great show. I'm glad to be back on the Breaking Bad train. It's peak. It is. But before we get into said peak, I have a wonderful idea that contains THC and a Dabbington off the Nectar Collector. I say we get into it. Take a dab real quick. Cheers. Let's get into Breaking Bad Season 3, Episode 10, in 3, 2, 1.
Yo, if this is supposed to be all like Major League and all, we should have equipment maintainer guys.
Maintainer guys?
0.14% off.
0.14, that's... Like, what does that mean?
Means we should be netting more than we're netting.
So how far off are we?
It's not negligible.
Oh no. I didn't know that's why that happened. I've seen the meme, but it was over a fly. Are you kidding me? Oh my god, he's been here all night.
Shut the door! My ears are popping! Shut the door! No!
Here, I've turned the ventilation up to keep the outside out. Been a contamination.
Wait. What? Whoa, 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 hey! Hold up!
Something got into the lab.
So, what do we do? I mean, do we... Wait! I mean, shouldn't we be wearing masks?
No, it's not that kind of...
What?
Dude, you scared the shit out of me! When we say it's contamination, I mean, I'm thinking like an Ebola leak or something. Yeah, it's a disease on the Discovery Channel.
On the Discovery.
Is that your fly saver? This is a swatter. It happens to work quite well, thank you.
Uh-huh.
Have you got the fly?
What happened to your head?
Nothing, I'm fine.
You didn't hit it? Like, really hard?
My head is not the problem, Jesse. The fly is the problem. You can leave me to deal with this myself, or you can help me. But you are right. We are running out of time. So I need your answer right now. Jesse. You see it?
Okay, so it's not a hallucination.
Oh, man. He's got some skills.
Oh, what?
Well, maybe if we went and got some air, it would help us come up with a plan on how to catch it. Then come back down here and subtract his ass.
Do you have your keys? Yeah. You sure? Last thing we need is to get locked out.
Yeah. Hey!
If you're not gonna help me, get out of my way!
I sure hope we have enough.
I go out on a limb and say,
Do you see him?
how long do you think you've been away?
Why do you keep asking me that?
Just figured, you could use some coffee is all. Why don't you just, leave him be? The traps didn't work. It turned out that the cancer had spread to her brain, and that was why. It, metastasized. But it's good that that was when we decided to take her to the doctor, because then we knew what was up. I got her some treatment, meds, so she wasn't stressing all the time.
Oh, I know the moment. It was the night Jane died. I brought you your money, remember? afterward, I stopped at a bar. It was odd. I never do that. What is it telling us when, on the very night that this man's daughter dies, it's me who's having a drink with him?
Dude.
If I had just lived right up to that moment, and not 1 second more. What are you doing? I'm gonna get that bitch. No, you're gonna break your neck.
No, you're gonna break your neck.
I'm sorry.
Sorry for what? Being a lunatic?
Sorry about Jane.
Is this where he tells him?
It's not your fault. It's not mine either. It's no one's fault. Not even hers. Yeah! Oh, Zach! Somebody got fucked, yo! You see that, Mr.
God damn it.
That's half a pound. I said you're off by. Now, I'm not accusing you. But if, understand? And if they ever found out,
I didn't take a shit.
What the fuck, dude? What? I'm so confused. What? You know, the episode was interesting. It wasn't bad though. It was a good episode. It very character driven, kind of going into the mind of Walt right now. You know, he you know, started off with him realizing that they're half a pound short, him knowing that it was Jesse practically, like, and he knows he can't control Jesse, so he has this fly that he fucking just overly hyper focuses on, and it fucks with his mind. I love Jesse talking about the possum from his aunt or whatever, about cancer metastasizing. And I feel like that's what's happening to Walt, because obviously at the end of there with the fly showing up in this fucking smoke detector, which could be real or not real. We know in the lab that it was real because Jesse saw it too, but him seeing it outside of his work, it's metastasizing. And this life of him is spreading. Him working with crime bosses and shit, like, it's spreading. And he's gonna fully embrace it or he dies. That's practically because his family, I mean, everybody but Skylar, but at some point Walter Jr. is gonna find out, Hank's gonna find out, Marie's gonna find out. Like, what is he gonna do? What a wild episode, though. What a wild episode. So many great, you know, lines. The Ebola line. Walt falling on the fucking, falling off the top of the rail. God, that was great. Jesse and Walt hitting each other with the fucking swatter. Walt hitting Jesse for not obeying orders, and then Jesse hits him back for retaliation purposes, of course. But just what? Just a wild episode. But I could tell like shit's about to pop off these next 2 or 3 episodes or whatever. They really are. I have a feeling because I wouldn't say it's just filler, but it's like the calm before the storm, as you would say. You know, shit's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. I like the conversation. Like, I love one thing about this episode I enjoy is just Walt and Jesse talking and having time together and seeing them just talk. You know, I like that. And talking about Jane, obviously Walt didn't tell him that he probably could have helped Jane, but no, but he did tell him about talking with Jane's father and all of that. I love fucking Jesse rolling Walt on the chair. That was hilarious. That was good shit. The fucking fly though. The fucking fly. It's insane. It's crazy. It's ridiculous, but I understand the deeper meaning. You know, it's about Walt and Jesse. The fly or the lab represents Walt's mind and how much guilt he has, and you know, talking about going back to he wish he wouldn't have left the house and everything. Like, man, excited to see what happens. Walter's fully engaging in Heisenberg. He's gonna become and embrace Heisenberg. Probably season 4 is when we start seeing the full transformation of Walter. But nonetheless, I hope you guys enjoyed my reaction to The Fly. If you did, please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell for daily videos every single day. Follow me on Twitter, Twitch, TikTok, and Instagram. And all social medias down in the description below. And we'll catch ya for another video. Goodbye!